Ba, ba, ba. What's up, cereal bowls? It's your favorite crazy cereal, Insaneapplejackz. How are you all doing? Because I'm doing super duper chill. Hopefully you're all doing well, as today we're back with some more Genshin Impact. Today I want to not only play with one of my new characters, which you could probably tell who that is with one wild guess based on how I set things up for today. But additionally, I wanted to get something done that we're finally of level to do, but I have like no idea about it at all. So today we will be sitting up here and getting the job done with finishing our Zangling stuff, or trying to do our Zangling stuff, because we have to do her mission in order to actually unlock her before I forget to do that, which would be like super terrible considering that was a secondary rush reason for like getting to level 20, just being able to do her runes and make sure that we actually unlocked her. So trust me, I would love to get that done today. Load up. How are you guys all doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're still enjoying the likes of the Genshin. Hopefully you've been pulling cool things. Hopefully you've been doing cool things. Additional notation, if you didn't know, currently there is a new event going on for this week only. And I don't know if I'll get to tell you guys about it at any other point in this week, but it is a mystery box situation going on, which is basically you find a mystery man and you give him the thing that he wants, and from there you sit up here and you get to use a mystery box. It's 7 days. This would be the second day. I don't know if you can back claim any of the ones that you've missed, but figured I'd let everybody know what I know because of doing it, and also people telling me.
It's hard to remain on dry
as the
land
like
for
that's
so
the best
long.
way to spread the word and like keep people up to date. So let me actually grab my controller. As you can see, we're actually rocking an entirely different team today, which I don't know how long we're gonna do that because of what we want to do, but we shall see how it works out. So this is Miss Suck. It's Miss Sucrose, also known as Miss Sucrose, but you know, he is a wind elemental with some really nice ears of sorts.
Stand clear.
Also on this team, we're rocking Lisa again, we're rocking Miss Barbara, and we're rocking Fido, of course. Like, what else did you expect from Apple? Like, come on now. So, what we need to do is all the way up here in actuality. The question is whether or not we'll be able to, like, Uber get up there. If not, I'll probably just do the likes of my dailies. I'll see if there's a main quest mission that I can do and work on that. We'll do the mystery man hunt and end up just like calling it in, and I'll do dangling stuff off stream. But once again, it is the hope that we can get that done. But since we're near this side quest anyway, why not get it done? It's a five-piece enemy fight here, It's a pretty common daily. Ooh, woo. Nope, don't hurt to suck. Don't hurt to suck.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
So, our Lisa, despite not being like crazy leveled up, is still keeping up. We should definitely, I like how I say that, just as she took too much damage. She's keeping up in damage, she's not keeping up so much in defense, but I feel like that's been my statement towards characters in general. With her being currently the lowest on the team, we ended up just buffing Sucrose up just because I wanted to see what was really up with her character and if she would be like a good win replacement for the main character or the... Oh man. Let me pay actual attention here. For the main character on our main team versus us sitting around and using the main character. I think she might be a secondary. I don't know if she'll actually be a replacement, but this is why you test that type of stuff out, because like without testing it out, I'd just be sitting here like, okay, cool. I got his slimes just trying to enter this fight. Like, really? Like, could you not? Granted, the slime itself isn't the problem. I think, like, the major part of that issue was Apple's level of paying attention to the amount of health we had starting out, or, not so much the amount of health we had starting out, but more so, like, the situation of the fight itself. It's like if you have lower level characters like that, you don't want to put them into a position like that. Mind you, I do it all the time. What's that? Hold on. What's that? Can we talk about that giant floating orb in the sky that just demanded my attention? So we're gonna pop that real quick so we actually have a good telly. But let's go see what this giant thing in the sky is. Gonna drop the heals real quick. Make sure that Barbara's actually healed up. I want to get everybody healed up, but that does take time. Really considering it's burst heal for the character that's active. Hold up, and there's just a bird chilling up here. Oh, the bird didn't matter. Those are slimes. I was like, what's just down there shooting stuff at me? I'm so curious about this whole setup above me. Okay. They're all peculiar level 24s. Going to get our heal going once more.
To ashes.
I know that they're immune to this, but I was hoping to at least attack through and damage the big one. So I know somebody's looking at me like, Apple, did you really just go after the electric types with electric energy? Now hear me out. I know that's kind of a head against the wall situation, but it's one of those head against the wall situations that kind of needed to be done to see if we could overpowered what was going on currently, just because Fido would be the main attacker in this team loadout. And I think like Lisa or Suck would be the secondaries. Clearly, they do have the whole mage situation going on, so they could like just long range it and be good in that regard. But at the same time, it's like also with them being strictly elemental focus, that's what draws away from them in this actual setup for the team. Did you just fly backwards to make me fly you back forward? Alright. You little weird floating thing. Come on, Browski. Let me get my chest. Then, nah, you gotta stop at this rock, too. Hate when they do that. It's like, you know I know where we go. Oh, this is a 3-parter. Is it going to lower this giant thing over here? I assume it might lower this storm terror over here. That's actually a good chest, too. Or, I believe that's the good chest. It looks like the size of the good chest. What's up, boss? How are you doing? What goes on? I need to see if I have enough to raise my my stamina. Because there's a part of me that knows I'm going to need to raise my stamina for this, but I might just cheese it out and instead do it with the likes of Kanye. Send that boy into battle, throw those icy shards all across. So it doesn't lower the wind tunnel, it just gives us something to actually fly into it. Oh. No. No. Never mind to that. This was the answer to our issue here. I guess they realized it would have been super unreasonable to ask somebody to sit up here and, like, get all the way over here on any amount of stamina. So, 2 of them should at least take some kind of water residual damage. If we snuff out the big fire one, we should be fine. Take the earth one next. The air one is of little importance in this conversation. It's the other 2 that you found the battle tower. Yeah. I gotta go to the battle tower and get my girl. It's the only way. And hello? See what I mean? So that then puts the Earth Elemental into a bad position. I know where this really puts the... It puts him into such a bad position. My boy jumped off the map. He's like, hey, hold up. I just go into the ocean. Oh, wait, no, chill. I don't know if that counts as a sky drop or if you were just stuck in animation, but let's be real, I don't want to find out. See what I mean? Because it just did like a fast drop right there, and I don't know if that's like cancel animation because he couldn't technically do it in the space parameter that we were within. Also, yo, what happened to the air one? Like, was that man really that unimportant? I thought I was just joking right there, and like this man disappeared out of nowhere. So boys, I think it's time that we enter into the battle tower. Granted, the issue here is I want to take this team in with me, but the killer is I don't actually have the food to revive our fourth, so that might change up just a little. So, quick photo of the day. If you hit the air ones with a sharp weapon when they're inflated, insta die. What? Yo, that's so cool. That's a thing that it's like I didn't know about, but now it explains something. Nah, they just die when take damage while inflated. It ain't even gotta be sharp. I love when it ain't gotta be sharp. Because I forget to sharpen all the time. One has the AoE on it when they have armor.
Remain on dry land for so long. Could never quite seem to get my land.
Alright, boys. Here we go. Let's enter the spiral. Wait, there's a thing on top of it. A grand underground corridor which leads to something something spiral abyss. Hi, by the way. Hi, TK. What's going on? Lessons of the Abyss Moon. Aura that increases your character's shield strength will appear, or will occasionally appear during the battle. 4 days, 8 hours until the Abyss Spire of the Moon resets. Your character's stamina is above 50%. A shock wave will be released upon attacking an enemy. Can occur once every 10 seconds. I don't know if this is actually the one that I want to do. I assume it is. With arrows is best. Not TK if they inflate, it's F. The inflate is a small window though, but I've done it to confirm. Not much, trying to farm for a very specific role of my 5-star artifact. I said, Joe. It is what you both said. But, you know. So, like, is there only the one going on right now, or what's the deal? Your boy's trying to figure out before we hard dive, just because.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef from Liyue. My favorite place is the chicken. I mean,
The one what? The one Abyss Spiral.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Because it
My name is
says,
Xiangling. I'm a chef from
reach
Liyue.
floor
My
3
favorite
of
place
her
is the
chamber.
chicken. I mean, the
Chamber
kitchen.
has an overall effect each week. Okay. So, and each floor also has its own effect. I guess the best way to do this is just dive in and pyro damage dealt by all party members is increased by 75%. Overload damage is increased by 200%. Cryo for the second. Increase swirl damage in AoE. Yeah, only one tower. That's it. Okay. Didn't know if they had multiple towers going on at once or what the deal was with that. Oh, snaps, and we could choose. I'm not screwed over because death. No, liquid death. Gotta count in that liquid death. Tons of death. Trying not to sit up here and use our standard team to give a little bit of variety, which we did for the quick daily that we did. We might sit up here and go back to the team we were using for the rest of our dailies, but yeah. Y'all ready for this? Let's see, the Everlasting Whisper of Spiral Abyss encourages you to go deeper. Choose your inner dick of the Abyss. Character damage with 8 seconds of sprint can occur only. Damage within 8 seconds of sprint plus 20%. When a character's HP is greater than 50%, defense plus 50 or plus 40, character defense plus 30. Effectiveness chamber versus effectiveness floor. If I keep my eye on this, this is good for the whole thing. If I keep my eye on this, this is good for this floor. It makes my life easier. Well, if I don't have to keep my eye on my health either way. Sorry if this long, but it is one tower spiral abyss, has the initial 8 chambers, and after that it has an additional floor that resets to 1, the first, and the 16th reset is on the floor in the reward after 8. I guess that makes sense. I guess. Chamber is for all 3 floors. Floor is just for that floor. Better to pick the floor buff on the 3rd fight. Yeah, fair enough then. Remaining challenges, time longer than 90 seconds, longer than 150 seconds, and then 210 seconds. I assume we touched this big key. We touched a big key, alright. But you guys start just shocking each other. Not how I wanted it to work. You have to defeat 23 enemies. Without the superconductor, I was like, you know what? It's not gonna matter. And then the superconductor came in to sit up here and help them. She is doing her best, but like, let's be real. Superconductor is not helping the situation. I'm gonna need to sit up here and sway this man. Because, like, him just sitting there is making the other ones a little bit harder to deal with. Oh, look, it's a double boy?
Someone needs assistance.
What you thought this was?
Leave it all to me.
I'm surprised that it all takes place in the same floor, in like the same room, and like I know that it's called floors, but like since you could see the stairs in the background, it was almost like one of those things. There are certain games that say things like that, and then like that's not actually what they mean. I could definitely do this a lot faster with the likes of Amber, but that means I'd have to actually level my Amber up or something like this.
Leave it all to me.
So we're going to dirt this one. I wonder who they're actually going to call in for reinforcements on this, considering that they've used both their super jails, and this only really leaves 3 enemies. 3 more super jails. Can we all just agree that slimes, while cute, suck? They suck so much. So, that's 1 down. We need to sit up here and pick up the pace just a little bit. We need to have certain amounts of stars to complete. So in other words, I need to actually complete the challenges fast enough to get to the next floor. Which I can guarantee you I'm not doing right now. Let's put it into that. Remaining time, remaining challenge time longer than 90 seconds. Cool. So we got at least 1 star. You need 3, I think, so 1 star a floor. Well, we got that part done. We got the first part of that criteria done. We just need to get 2 more stars out of nowhere. And bingo bango. Floor 1, chamber 2. The everlasting whisper of the spiral abyss encourages you to go deeper. What's your benefit? Let's see. Character's normal attacks and charge attacks plus 20 damage. Character max health plus 25%. Character damage with 8s can occur only. I'm gonna go with damage actually. I feel like that would be the right choice considering how long it just took us for the last segment. And let's go. So we have to defeat 22 hilly krillies. Hermes, Curlies, and Burmese. What do you guys actually call the trolls? Do you just call them the trolls? Do you call them goblins? Do you call them by their name? Do you have like some in-joke between your homies about what they are? If anything, they're the secret loincloth that the world always needed. Captain Caveman. Part cave, part man. Wait. Part cave, all man. I called them trolls too. Oh yeah, yeah. They totally love that. That's actually their favorite movie. So he out here digging on like this marble floor, and I'm like, what you digging for on this marble floor, sir? Like, don't be digging on my marble floors. You know how hard it is to get like tile this quality, this genuine? Like, this ain't even my place, and I'm offended that you were out here digging on my floor. Like, you need to be stopped. You are a menace to society. Okay, so shield boy, go down. Shield boy, go down. I like how these two were just sitting over here this whole time, like, don't pay attention. You gotta come over here. You're playing Genshin. You gotta pay attention. Little does he know, the best way to play Genshin is to press circle until your finger falls off. Is it? Oh my god. What up, Sam? How are you doing, dude? What are you up to? So I'm gonna dirt him and watch it's gonna be like 2 big shield ones. Big shield gardeners. Okay. Bring in the big shield Gardner. Big shield. And start shocking each other. That's nice. That's nice. I like it when you call me Big Shaka. What is that even supposed to imply there? That I lay down that big electricity?
Haven't won yet.
Let the show begin.
And
Eyes on
bang. So that's one down. I have to sit up here and down this man. Well, I can do this relatively fast. 90 seconds remaining. No 90 seconds remaining. Dang. What are you getting into today, though, Sam? What's up with you? I failed this one, technically. Even if we got it done right. The Everlasting Whisper, Deeper, character's HP. Yeah, instantly restore 25% HP to all party members. Is it only once, though? Quest to the Elemental Burst. You're playing some Overwatch? Nice. How'd the Overwatch go? What are you doing in it? Okay, so this is going to be the killing factor of this floor already. And I can tell you that, for sure. And in actuality, this is why we need to sit up here and for our next run of this, just like up the abilities of our Amber. Because if we don't up Amber, this is just going to be a nightmare to even consider getting done. Which, even with her, it'd probably be a nightmare to get done because Archer, but nonetheless, getting the job done is all that matters here. So, let's see. I tried the new challenges, didn't go well. What's the new challenge this week? Okay, so the bright side for this is at least this floor is shorter. Downside is I'm assuming that it's going to be one more set of the same thing, essentially. Did they release both new challenges? It'd be really weird if they didn't, but... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No, no, no! I know what you want. This ain't 3 enemies. Can I destroy her birds and that count as 3 enemies? Because, like...
Leave it all to me.
She knows she cheese-tastic for this. This ain't no 3 enemies. Y'all don't get up out of here with that.
Someone needs assistance. Someone needs assistance.
Why y'all out here lying? Girl, if you don't get away from them bugs,
Prepare to be blown
I
away.
need you to get away from them bugs. Right into that wall. There with that little Racine gone. Hey, where'd she go? Alright. Alright, don't be teleporting too far now. I'm on a roll. Oh, she limping? She limping?
I'll catch up.
She wasn't even limping, Apple. You was just smashing her into the wall. Let's see. Some enemies drop rip tires on No, no, I'm not about that. All right, Ripperoni, get that out of here. Okay. All right. Good day. So I guess the Abyss was not happy with our results. With that being said, let us go to characters real quick. Let's try to up that girl, Amber. Amber! So we're going to enhance this weapon real quick. Give it a nice refinement. So she's limping yet, or are you still smashing her into the wall? I mean, criticals hit and have a 70% chance to generate a small amount of elemental particles, which will regenerate 6% for the character. Can only be done once every 10.5 seconds, and no sooner. Only once every 10.5 seconds. Okay, let us up this something that's not what. Better than feeding it all of my crystals. I have to feed it some crystals. It's fine. Fine. That bow and arrow is ready. So you got you a level 17 bow. You got you, about to get you some levels. I gotta get you something into your actual artifact zone. Because otherwise, this is going to be a pain. Take her into a level 17. On that level 19 tip now. So let's give her some artifacts to up her bonus. She could get attack buff, but I think defense buff would almost be better considering the sense that it's like, yeah, she's far back, but if like anybody rushes her, she is going to be in quite the situation. So let us see if we have a blue variant of this, because we do have some blue variants. Instructor, the instructor, instructor, the instructor, the adventurer. Actually, the instructor increases elemental mastery by 80. Elemental skill increase all party members' elemental mastery by 120. That's really nice. Question is, who would that be like super dope on? Going to. That's the adventurer. That's the blue adventurer. On top of that, we're going to also grab the likes of. I don't want to give her any berserker feathers. Be kind of pointless. I thought I had a purple adventurer, but I remember that's a purple berserker. I'll go with likes of. East. This shall be what we go with. Use R1, you can see equip specific set. There's no point in doing 5 pieces, only need 4. Do you only need 4? I mean, you still get effects even if you're not putting on 4 the effect. It's just, you won't get your bonus effect, so it still matters. Traveling Doctor wouldn't do too much for her. See the Exile, though. Energy recharge plus 20%. The real effect from that doesn't happen until you have a 4-piece, so that's not worthwhile. You know what? I think I'm gonna give her the Instructor. Just mess around. Yeah, just saying you don't need 4 for the bonus set, or for a set bonus, that you can look at the 5th one just for stats. Yeah, fair enough. Done some builds already. I like how they got an MF Doom mask in here, and nobody can deny to me that that's an MF Doom mask. You see what it is. You looking at this, I know you seeing it. Alright. Prayers for wisdom. Oh, you only need 1 piece for prayers for wisdom. Affected by Electro for 40% less. That's actually pretty helpful in this current situation, too. Considering how much of this stage is going to be Electro. Hopefully we have another single piece lit here. I doubt it. But hey. What's up, Abe? How are you doing, dude? What goes on with you today? That was Exiled that we put on earlier. Exiled for +8. Oh no, that was Instructor. That's my bad. This is Instructor too. No, that's Berserker. So I think the answer here is to put this on and get the +8 off of her boosting her stats. And then final thing I can really think of is up the artifacts themselves. Dump these commons into it. Let's see, not much, dude. Just chilling. Played a bit of Overwatch with Josie, but that's about it. How about yourself? Chilling, dude. Just getting some Genshin in before later. Thought it'd be fun. Also, had a pretty lax day for the most part. So figured this would be my I did something I said I'd do today. How'd the games of Overwatch go? Were you two also doing the challenges? I think that's a fine enough space. We didn't super up our artifacts, but we did something. Something. Oh, at least it holds the progress in these areas, though. Does it not? It does. Okay. So, much as I hate to say it, bringing an electric into this might not be the best idea in general. So, I think that's the team we're going to go with. And that should work out pretty fun. They went pretty good, just messing around in Mystery Heroes. My aim on Pharah was cracked today. Oh, nice. Glad that you guys had fun. Glad that you have amazing aim going on. And yeah, hopefully you get all the good W's. Additionally, dudes, now that I think about it, if you haven't liked this video yet, and you're enjoying what's currently going on, the likes of Apple failing live, feel free to like this video or share it, as it does get this out to more people and help out the channel. Otherwise, back to your regularly scheduled L. Says overload was 12, damage is... But they're already electric to begin with, or fire. Oh no, you're right, because the second floor isn't, so I'd be taking the L there. So you're right. I just took an L on a different level, but that's fine. He gives us a reason to do it again. Drop these. These.
Let it rain.
That should be working out in some manner. Some manner. No, we're dropping them a lot faster. That's definitely a thing here. Which means we might not even need to do the super ooper. I like how he's just looking at it like, I like this. We're not charging up ult fast enough for that to be an option again, but that's part of the issue of her being the main pressure here. So, I mean, at our current rate, as long as I could drop the last guy relatively fast. Bop. Bop. Actually, what am I doing? Both right here. Sorry. Wait, did he knock her out of the area? I was like, I'm sorry, but you lose this one, my boy. Let's see. Got 4 W's. She has to dip through. She had to dip though, so 5 more to go at some point. Also, got the new Junkin sign challenge to do. Yeah. Fun times. Got a CS match, so going to dip into lurk. Have a good stream, dude. Alright, buddy. Hopefully you have a good CS match. Continue challenge. You have an ongoing challenge at floor 1, chamber 2. If you continue, your challenge will continue from last save progression. If you choose to abandon, your current challenge will end and results be saved. Why does it keep doing that though? Like, that's really weird. It's like, okay, you did the thing. You completed the challenge. Alright, now let's kick you out. It's like, thanks? HP. Alright. Because you're mashing circle when it ends, which has you leave. That's not my fault! The game shouldn't be based on circle if it didn't want me to press circle. Like, if anything, that's Genshin's fault. And you know it is. That's like getting mad at a player for double tapping X and then, like, you make them skip things. Why'd you put it on X? The most common button to be tapped. For tapping reasons.
No escape.
Well, since you set up here and just lost all ability to fight me, I just zoom out of this situation. I like how all of them dipped over here, and that one dude was still over there just fighting my chibi version. He was like, oh no guys, this chibi looks really authentic.
Time to clean up.
Alright. And everybody's on fire. Everybody's on fire.
Oh, Protector, come on.
Double down on that healing. Actually, I am curious as if to whether or not that would have actually made a difference with the likes of Amber, because it's like her charge shot is technically also her elemental variant, but we're not gonna talk about that. Elevate.
No one escapes my sight. That's cheating. I'll race you there.
There's always something to just knock your chibi out of whack. It's like, guys, I know my chibi's pretty. Why you keep trying to knock her out? Like, if anything, you should just hug the chibi and let her explode on you. Like, that's clearly the only answer here. Let the chibi blow up. Let the girl escape. She trying to get some health.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Okay, so this one's a dead floor again. I think this floor is just dead weight for me, though, in general. Maybe if I would have brought the Lisa to keep constant electric damage on them for constant overload, that would have worked out, but yeah, this floor is definitely a dead floor for me.
Hey.
Needs an upgrade to make things dance with it. Yeah, that requires dupes. Something I don't have. But it's fine, it's fine. We gon' wail.
Go, berry one. No escape.
And get that big shield on fire. It's okay, it's okay. She did her job. Now that she did her job, bang, bang. Don't matter. It don't matter. I mean, like, it do matter because, like, look at that timer. That's ugly. That's ugly times right there. But, like, look now.
Prepare to be blown away.
Catch that tornado. Just hold that tornado for me. I'm not even sorry I just threw a tornado at you. You made me throw a tornado at you. Like, I was just trying to sit here and have a nice conversation about Indiana Jones, and, you know, next thing I know, my man said tornado. Nice conversation about Indiana Jones? I get. Bro. Yo, damn shield. You and your shield. Alright. Okay. Alright. So in other news, that's not shield based. Can't change your character now. That's dirt. Like, I get what they want. I feel like the first characters that you got for free, like your Ambers and your Ice Boy McGee's, they should have basically did the same thing as main character and gave you some kind of challenge point to get their dupes for the free. But I also know why they didn't do it because, like, at that point, the pack would have been lackluster. That first pack would have been super lackluster.
No one escapes my sights.
Granted, that first pack definitely had more people in that on it, but, like, just interesting as a whole. My curiosity there, though, is I wonder if they let people that had the beta, like, get those dupes, or, like, what they did there. Whoop. Whoop. That one guy, he just couldn't catch a break. It's fine, though. It's fine. I'm just trying to pick you off one by one. Is there any crime in that? I don't see the crime here. Ah, screw it. Line them all up, blow them all away. It's like a flaming tornado. Okay, not who I meant to switch into, but also not a bad choice. We gotta sit up here and apply the wet. Imagine the thing would have just sat on his head. Like, that would have been deadly in so many ways. You're sitting there trying to protect yourself, and it's sitting right on top of your head. Beta players, like all beta players nowadays, got cosmetics. I wonder what the cosmetic looked like. Also, that's sucky. Although, it's also good because I guess I would have been angry if ye old beta player got, like, all this cool stuff, and I'm just sitting here like, guys, I wanted cool stuff too. Alright, okay, alright, big fella, okay, big fella, alright, big fella. So he just tried to charge my chibi out of this world. Oh. You know, I think I've only, besides this time, dirted their shield like once or twice, and the rest of the times I've just like slowly peeked fight them. So to have him charge at me without the shield, it was like, huh? And that's what I was looking for. Good day. Good day. Okay. You're a hairy fella, aren't you? Oh, you're a hairy fella. Special wings? I mean, but we got special wings for being on PS4 either way as well. Also, why the anger thing? For your info, the Mona story quest does not give Mona. Feels bad. I don't know which one of you were passing that around in the first place to imply that and make me think, yeah. And I was like, yeah. And what's the point of a story quest if it doesn't give you anything? It's just a quest at that point. It's not even a quest at that point. But Mona's VA is sexy. She is. Her voice. Let's see. We're gonna elemental burst cheese this. I was like, I'm pretty sure our health is high enough to not care.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Man. I'm just saying.
No escape. Hey. Hey.
Little does he know what's about to happen. Alright.
Hey.
No.
Be blown away.
Oh, tornado does not outweigh charge. The more you know. Starring Insane. That's a shield, Jax. You're not that threatening at that point. Good day, sir. No need for charges. Noelle, just take care of this real quick. You got this. Let's see. Story quests are highly animated, and you get to hang out and learn the personalities of the character. They also give rewards like 2 or 3 times. I mean, that's cool and all. But considering what the event took the place of, which was the Barbara situation, and how other things have worked in this game, oh no. You would think that they would be like, does not give Mona in big ass letters
Bet you
somewhere.
can't keep up with me. Let it rain.
Who can I find who might... The more, the merrier. Oh, now you've got me worked up.
I got you worked up. That's good. Because you're gonna work yourself up into overdrive.
Let me amuse myself.
And
Over here.
anything that wants to stand in that can gladly stand in that.
La la la.
Over here.
Boop boop boop. I was like, she's been gone for so long. Like, why is she still even walking around talking to me? That's her whole health bar. Continue. Less than 6 stars earned on this floor cannot unlock the next floor. So I think we're gonna have to cheese this somehow. Some way we're going to have to cheese this. It's quite possible that cheese shall come into this equation. I think I might have to go with Sucky Girl versus main character. Not enhance the weapon, enhance the character. 32 experience. That's fine. Ascend. Yo, we actually have ascendance for her. Dope. Level up. I know I do that every time, and then I sit here and look at the game like Docked Pikachu when it doesn't work. Because there's a part of my brain that wants to sit up here and start leveling something with one book, and then see how many books from the other side it also takes to get them where I want them to be. Let's see. Lisa, come join the Ascended crew. I did it again! Guys, send help. Or reminders not to do that. What are we missing to actually ascend? She needs that stupid berry, too. So much. Ate that berry with a passion. If that berry weren't a berry, it would be a berry. What does that even mean, Apple? Elemental Mastery, crit rate, attack. I think I'm going with Elemental Mastery on a Berserker build. Or critical damage, critical rates, critical calls. Like, this girl gonna be Berserk heavy. Although, like, that's always been my role in life. The Berserker. Right, guys? Right? I wonder what Berserker flowers look like. Oh, I don't think there are any. That's interesting. Very interesting. Go with the Exiled for her final pieces then. Or Berserker though. Like, hear me out. Like, hear me out. So I'm missing set pieces under both categories to make it a full-fledged pass-off between those sets. And that's pretty sucky, because that essentially means we're in a bad position. Stuff like that. So I think, what are we going in with? Lisa, Tuck, Noelle, and Amber. So I guess that doesn't make sense. So Lisa, Amber, Noelle, and Barbara. Yeah, I guess that's a better mashup. It takes 6 stars to get past a stage. Oh, but it gives stones. Alright. I ain't even mad. They said it gives stones? Hi. Hello. Amber, Barbara, Lisa, Noelle. Yeah. What teams did you guys use to get through this? I actually didn't realize that I saw somebody, like, at least at this part, like, I saw somebody's screen for, like, starting this up, but I didn't realize that's what that was, because, like, I was just, like, quickly passing through as they were doing this. Alright. Let's go. That's one batch. That's two batch. Actually, just trying to light it up here, but it's fine. Just overload them. As long as we get them to run in like that, that works out perfectly fine. Boot. Send out that charge. Boop. Yeah, so I'm confused because I thought, like, the overload was taking place on all of them, but... And that's the whole thing with them having that dorsal fin on top of their head. Not what that is, but okay. That's what you want to call it. Sure, the dorsal fin.
Go, go, Baron Buddy!
And challenge complete. I gotta do something to get the 2:10 on that one, but you know, it'll happen. Probably not today, but it's still interesting to just see how it's working out. Because in the dungeons, or stuff like this, there is a little bit more tact to how your elemental effects are working out amongst each other.
Let it rain.
And overload. 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 Boop.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
And overload.
No one escapes my sight.
Bop, bop, bop. Lisa, just keep dropping them, my girl.
Hey!
I'm like, how did the fire effect get applied to my boy? But he was still sitting there like, nah. Boop, boop. Oh, we gotta drop the ball and do the counter real
You're
quick.
in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
I didn't realize that he had stopped her from actually doing that. So I was just sitting there like, hello?
No escape.
That one was wasted. And I can admit that.
Don't be such
I can
a
admit
brute.
that perfectly fine.
Go, go, Baron Buddy.
vaporized. Not what I was going for, but an A.
That's cheating.
That's cheating. Is it cheating? Is cheating not what we're doing in some sense of the matter? I think like part of the issue is every time I see the tip glow just a little bit, I'm like, yeah, no, it's on fire. That's what fire looks like. It's at least hot enough to sit up here and drop somebody.
No one escapes my sights.
Let's spark things up a little.
And let's apply that fire real deep. Deep in the wounds, dropping the fire. Super hot on them. My boy. Past the 90-second mark. Oh no, we got the 90-second mark. Cool. So what does that make? 4 stars here? We need 2 more, miraculously. And I think the answer here is I actually would have to go upgrade our Amber once more. And then just like full level her. That or like upgrade her weapon.
I'll race you there.
Let's get it going. Boop, boop.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little Come a little closer.
I like how he started backing up just as she said that, by the way. He's like, a little closer. Nah, you got the hurts. Pop, 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 pop. So that's not the hard part of this one now. The hard part is next person, but if I can actually get that going, we should be good.
There you are, eavesdropper. No one escapes
And
my sights. Let me amuse myself.
Come a
boop,
little
boop.
closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Ooh.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy. Try not to enjoy
I
this
think we
too
did it,
much.
boys. I think we put her in an awkward enough position.
That's cheating. Hey.
And now for the main course. So that's where we shaved down the time and actually got our extra star. What's that put us at 5 out of the 6 that we need? So I just need to find a way to shave down time either on the first one or the second one. The third one is fine enough in its own right, and the only way that I'd probably get that time back is if I set up here and did some excruciatingly painful tactics. But I think that was fine for what it was. Still no berry. It takes 6. No, it takes 4 just for her to get another. Yeah, it takes 5 actually. Like, that's crazy. Wish there was like a mass effect. A mass effect. A mass level up for the effects of these. So I wouldn't have to go into each one like, hey, let me give you a quick level real quick. So you're slightly better than what you currently sit at. Otherwise, you're just kind of doing this, and it's like, that's fine. But at the same time, not the most convenient. They say slots are full. Or slots. Or slots. Filled them up. It's probably all the breadsticks. Upping her damage just that little bit more might be the touch. We need it. It's not like we're crazy set up to be like super damage god McGee, but especially with stuff like that. On using Vaporize, Electro Charge, or Frozen Hydro and attack. Yes. You know, I don't mind if I do. We're fine. Guys, you know how you asked me to sit up here and do this? You're finally getting your wish. Sorta. Kind of. I guess. Are you stuck? I need one more star. So, yes, by technical terms, I am, as you say, stuck. Give me that stuff back. Give me that stuff back. No. Chill. Chill. Right. It's cool. It's good. It's cool. Why do you ask, Mr. TK? What's up? I wonder if it'll ascend into a perfect book. I also like how that's now our strongest weapon. Or strongest weapon of these types. To say that, that's our strongest weapon would probably be a stretch. It's just a little bit. Oh no. It's actually just the second one that we're hard lacking on. Because to say that we could get that much more improvement over the third one, or the first one, that almost seems crazy in its own right. If it's DPS, weapons are your biggest contributing factor. Artifacts mean very little. Yeah. That's why I came back to start upgrading them. Quick question. I've been doing the refinement. So say I take this to 20 right now. Would that sit up here and basically give me the option to ascend this weapon? And I ask because it's like, okay, at that point, I'll do that and I'll waste the extra XP. At the point that it does nothing and they all stop at 20, and I'm kind of like, yeah, that's probably not going to happen right now then. Because my best weapons for this combo currently are 3 stars. Well, Amber has a 4-star bow, so screw it. Let's find out. Repeat, please. I was asking if I did what I just did there, if I got the option to ascend the weapon as well, which I now know I do. I just don't have what I need to sit up here and ascend it, which I don't even know where you get those. That's something I would get from the blacksmith. I would assume it is. And see. $600 experience. One of these back, and let's trade it for these. Okay, 3 of these. Fine, you can have my 2 stars. Ascend, you need to have the max level, that's all. Yeah, but it was also telling me that I needed a material for ascending it. A game session, so I'm a little behind, my bad. It's fine. We're gonna take those both off and give it the crystal at that point. Because at the point that I'm doing all that working around just to get that experience, I'd rather just do that. Like, yeah, it's 1400, but at the same time. Yeah, there we go. So, we're in another predicament of being low on the item that we actually need to ascend, but it's fine. Yeah, so Noelle's was the highest weapon that I had until we did this, which was sitting at 19, and I'm pretty sure some change. I'm pretty sure it was sitting at some change, and I just didn't want to waste the extra experience on it, because I didn't know how leveling everything else was going to go. But I see how that option works so far. At this. Alright, let's go. So essentially, we need to drop 1 floor at the very start of it. Predictions on which floor I'm going to do that on? Shoot. If I could actually sit up here and just like get them better on this floor, I probably could have this one done.
Hey!
This almost feels like the God of War challenges that they used to make you do in every game. I don't know if anybody else gets that feeling from this, but it's very much what this reminds me of.
Let it rain.
Stop. Can we get this? Baba. Not quite. Oh! Ooh! Okay, alright. First one! I didn't know. I didn't know I had it in me. Wait, is she playing Beyblade? She said, let it rip. I mean, she apparently a lady of culture. If you didn't know Amber was a lady of culture, then got some issues. That girl said, I know Beyblade. I know Tostitos pizza rolls.
Go, go, Barrett Bunny!
And hot swat. Hot swat, hot swat, hot swat. And swap back. Swap back,
No
swap
one
back.
escapes my sights.
I think this is the one that just has like
Not so hard.
the worst section for me. Like the other two, I at least had some semblance of getting it done beforehand. This one was like, I guess. But that's just because how I handled the shield guys in the first place. Overload, overload. So this is part to the detriment of like certain characters and not just like always readily having their ability ready. Like granted, I get that's what makes the variety for some of the picks as a whole. But like, trust me, that's the worst part with something like this. Or something like this in this situation. Where it's like, man, I really wish I would have pulled that character. And it's not even so much like a you thing at that point. That is some of the downside of the gacha system. Not to say that you couldn't still do it with a character like this. Like hell, one of my main team characters is somebody who has that restriction at all times. They're cool, but they don't always readily have their element ready when you need them.
That's cheating. No escape.
You're an... My. You've been a naughty boy.
How does one... I was like, yeah, how does one still up? I don't know. The world may never know. Speaking of Beyblade, there goes one right there. You definitely said let it rip on you, bro.
I'll race you there.
That one isn't even so much a matter of... That one isn't even so much a matter of them. That's so much a matter of my placement against them now. You can get past this floor, the element changes, and you should have an easier time. No, that's fair, and I get that, and that's definitely a cool way to sit up here and give everybody a challenge in a different way. Like, I respect that. I definitely think that that's cool.
Go, Barbara, go.
Even if it, like, it's a critique, but it's a critique in like in a different way. It's just like me analyzing some of it. Well, guess who ain't got his shield?
You're in for
His
a little
name rhymes
shock.
with
Come a little
Bombast.
closer.
And that's one down. I think the next floor is cryo, and that's just like straight electric on it. Electric and fire.
There you are, eavesdropper. Hey! No escape! Let me amuse myself.
I like how all of these types call you the eavesdropper, despite not all being the one that know that you eavesdropped.
Over here! Come on!
We're going to drop that heel. That heel.
Over here! That's cheating!
I wasn't even really super paying attention to like the middle section, but there's a part of that feels like that's supposed to be your kill circle. I'm like, is that to make it fair for dudes that don't have like the healers? So this one, cryo damage dealt by all party members is increased by 75. The duration of freeze is slightly greater. So who's ready to see me use another character that I haven't used, despite owning? They're not gonna let me back out, are they? Nope. Alright, boys. Okay, boys. Let's at least sit up here and cheat and get like our secret infiltration information by dipping in real quick. But yeah, gacha does limit what you are capable of. It's like how I talked about when people were first starting this. A lot of the complaints I heard were from people who wanted a fire unit. My current, like, a fire unit that wasn't amber. And that's my current wall that I'm running into, a fire unit that isn't amber. So, like, I get that, and I feel like, depending on how the story goes and continues as they grow the game out, That is going to be a situation, but like, since it's a gacha and there's always going to be something new, it turns into something. It turns into something that's interesting altogether. Defeating, because everybody's challenge is going to be different throughout the duration of the game. Defeating an opponent gives you a 50% chance to end current elemental skill, CD. Can only occur once every 2 seconds. I'm gonna go minus 15 defense for plus 40 attack. That seems like a good skill there. That totally won't backfire on me in any way whatsoever. Ever. Okay, so keeping the fire elemental definitely be the move in this situation, for at least the first round. Woo! I just realized these boys are level 40. So even if I sit up here and upgrade Kanye, woo! All right, boys. So I think I might have bit off just a bit more than I could chew. But it's fine, it's fine.
I'll race you there.
What's Parappa say? You gotta believe. Gotta believe. Punch, kick.
Let it rain.
I like how the big ones were like, no, I'm not stupid. And the stupid one would. Small one was stupid, but he still survived it, and I'm just sitting there like, well, what's the point of me dropping that? Let's see. My major issue is the fact that I have like 7 different people play this, and none of them were changing characters. Hold on. Trying to focus up on this for half a second so I can get like a good grasp of what the rest of this one is going to be like. So, I have a feeling that the last 2 are also going to be biggie, or the last 5 are also going to be biggies. Which doesn't hold well for us. So...
Not so.
Hey, buddy. You want to sit up here and just take that L for us real quick? It's fine, it's fine. You're good. Be a pal about it. Don't make me drop my ult on you. I don't need to drop my ult on you.
Get him. Let it rain.
All of them overcharge. I like how they all got overcharged for like 0.5 of a second. That's like the epitome of pain.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Ow? I think? Yeah, so Cryo is definitely gonna be of use here. Cryo and Fire, to some sense. The fact that we actually completed that and still got a star, though, that's crazy. Let's see, my major issue is the fact I have watched like 7 people play this and none of them were changing characters to get elemental effect, and we're just like mashing A is faster. How do they get by? Like, I know I do that for some things, but like, how? Because I assume you're talking about this part specifically. They were trying to do that. It's like, okay, overworld creatures, cool. Possible dungeons, okay, cool. This? No. Like, it's not. That is because Overcharge is an explosion. And character elemental burst instantly restores 30% HP. No, not just this part, just all the time. Ew. Character normal attacks and charge attacks. I'm gonna go with this. Oh. Oh. We're gonna be interesting. Oh, hey, how y'all doing? What's good? I think I can sit up here and do something against y'all.
Spice things up a little.
Y'all the wet boys, right? So Lisa might still have a spot in this conversation for this fight here. It's just a matter of actually getting her to do the damage to these 40-plussers. But also, I just realized that I have to sit up here and protect this stupid thing for this fight. So that's why they want you to use cryo.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
And pop. Well, that popped at least 2 of them.
Come a little closer.
Which I guess works out in its own right. Woo. Woo. Ooh. So the fact that this girl is even surviving right now is crazy, but
Come a little closer.
you know, it's working. They use like one character till it dies and it mashes A and R2. Yeah! You know what? I didn't think that's what you meant exactly. I thought you meant like, you know, they'd sit up here and like they wouldn't switch their teams out. And it's like, okay, whatever, I guess. If your team's versatile for enough for that, why not?
Don't be such a...
You said they don't switch out at all. Hold on.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
And
You've been a naughty boy.
oh,
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
this is the terrible, horrible part of this mission right here. Everybody, behold the terrible, horrible part of this mission. Are you all ready for the terrible horribleness of this mission? Ah, yes, the terrible horribleness of this mission. This is the terrible horribleness that is inflicting the terrible horribleness all throughout this mission. Well, this mission has just been ruined. Can you tell that this mission has been ruined by the terrible horribleness that is currently inflicting terrible horribleness all throughout this mission? Oh, yes, I can tell that this is the terrible horribleness that you were speaking of that is inflicting terrible horribleness all throughout this mission. In fact, it's so terrible horrible that I was thinking about switching over to a fire unit just to vaporize it all. But in actuality, I realized that vaporizing it all might not be even the answer. So let's sit up here and you know, get the bursting, get the bursting, get the bursting, get the bursting, bursting,
You're in for a little shock.
and boom. My girl need like hella experience. Science! Give that girl some hell of experience for just even living this right now. You sat up here and tried to choke her with some water. And I know you all have sat up here and had the incidental accident issue where you sit up here and you drink your water, and you're drinking your water too fast, and then next thing you know, you're over there like, I'm drowning. So like, come on now. Ooh, a soul with that one. Hopefully that's 2 stars. Keyword here, hopefully. I'm a peek, but I don't think I'm gonna do any more of that. I gotta do more of that just because I peeked. That's the issue of peeking. Oh no, I didn't even get one for that. So yeah, that's moot point right there. That's just moot point. So the key here is I'm going to have to sit up here and grind each character up to be able to actually get them like ascended and stuff before this all goes away. Who all these enemies? Oh, swans. I was like, who all these enemies above me? Why they start playing the Inuyasha music? What's going on? Y'all tripping. I'm guessing I just teleport back out of here as opposed to winding myself out of here again. Can I actually make that? Oh, that's how you make that. And make it. Yeah. Ascension is the same for both weapons and characters, level to max and then use items. I was aware of it for characters. I've done it for characters. I even did it for characters on this stream. I haven't done it for weapons yet, or I hadn't done it for weapons yet. I guess technically I still haven't done it for weapons, but that's not the point or the case here. The point or the case here is stupid flowers. Is always the stupid flowers. Have you ever noticed that it's always the stupid flowers?
I'm always ready.
Or, in this case, I guess the stupid berries. See, in fairness though, I didn't know the Sorcerer's Stone would be such a pain to deal with. But at least hopefully you guys had some fun with seeing me do the Sorcerer's Stone. The musky reef. The musty reef. Let's walk over to this mission, and we'll at least get our dailies set. I don't know, guys. If I missed that bay down there, I feel like I deserve to do push-ups. But you won't do the push-ups because you're not gonna miss the bay, right, Apple? Exactly. Oh yeah.
Stand clear.
Forgot about those. The stones that make things wet. You mean premium stones? Oh yeah, premium stones out here making everything wet. Because you can actually do with them. I like how they just have no love for the magic users with destroying items that exist. Like, magic user? Destroy item? Nah, bro. The minute you switch to a sword, that stuff get gone instantly. Let's see her actual ability. Ooh. Ooh. You started exploding these boys. You ain't got that strength like that yet, but she started exploding these boys for sure. And I feel like that's a lot more useful than the tornado. You can say what you want to say about me for saying that, but it is. Like having a focus area of effect wave of energy that sits up here and just screams, hey, at your enemy over and over. Oh no, guys. That seems to be the move. I was hoping that the game would have forgot that I had no revival items. You know, because if the game would have forgot that I had no revival items, then we would have been good.
Eyes on me.
And back to it. Back to the business. I don't know how I got his shield down so fast, but hey, that works out for me. So, quick question, as a man who also has electric types, Joe, you know where those stupid berries are? Boy needs berries. We're gonna get ascended. Alright. Damage mask. Where is our next daily? I know there was so much of an easier way to do that. So both are right in front of the teleporter part. So it doesn't matter which one we do next, it just matters that we do them. Oh, destroy 2 pillars. I'm willing to bet. Destroy 2 pillars. I like how fast these dudes put these towers back up, but I guess, like, also, with it just being, like, 4 legs of whatever this tree is and, like, a bunch of rope, it's not hard for them to get them up that fast. It's just like, why is that such a threat? All the things that the Sucrose have done, it's like, why is this the threat? Also, we're right in front of the statue of the 7. Might as well go get some health. Seems like a smart plan. Nobody will be mad at us for that. If they are. So what, I'll stick Sucrose on them. I feel like there's some guy out there in the universe that every time I say her name like that, like, bro, it's Sucrose. Sucrose. How could you? Need one more of those stupid, hood ornaments, and then I can sit up here and summon some more stamina. Venti just standing here looking at this tree all odd. I'd probably know that if I looked at my story quest for this week, but I was like, that's not what we're focusing on today. And long and behold, that's probably what we should have focused on today. But it's fun, it's good, it's... Give me a minute. He wants a minute. I saw the pigeon in the name, and I thought this was going to be another Timmy quest. I was like, oh, cool. Traveler, I remember you. I see. You've been getting more familiar with our town here. Regarding these pigeons, you sell me some game you hunted? How are things lately? Tell me about your family. How are things lately? Well, what I can say, the last Springvale cook-off was crowded with nearly the whole town discussing every topic under the sun. The better conversation, the more meat they ate, you know. As head of all hunters in this town, I guess you could say, I'm also the brains behind them all too. As for great ancestor Olaf, his relatives have all succumbed to the grip of time. What a pity. When hunting season's over, I should show my respects for my ancestors by going out and drinking with him. It always feels kind of weird to say that. Does it? Why does it feel so weird to say that? Also, did he move just as I was being nice? I was like, I'm gonna ask him how things are. And he's like, I'm gonna teleport. And didn't ever just teleport. I found him. Accidentally.
Ah, I see you've willingly returned. That must mean you trust me, even if only a little.
Without even needing to do my hint today, by the way. Want Valberry or Wolfberry? I gotta check. So this is the mysterious man I was talking about earlier who has packages. You trade him something for his packages, and then he opens the packages and you get items. It's like The Price is Right, but like with an afro. Pompadour, super purple, city on his back thing going on.
Paimon's heard of scams that start like this, though. They rope you in with all the benefits in the beginning, so you let your guard down, and that's when they get ya.
Paimon.
Please. I don't rely on scams to make my mora. I rely on my keen sense of business.
Your keen
friends.
sense of business. Do tell me more about it.
To the heat of the chase.
Let's see. Heavy attributes. Ascendants. She needs metal. She doesn't need berries. I know why I thought that was the same situation. Please send somebody else needs this stupid berry. Which would be Valberries. Found on Stormbearer's Mountain. Huh. You would think that I would have guessed that. That's my bad. But the last thing that I was searching for was just like, it's found in the wild. And I'm like, it's found in the wild? Like, where? It's like, no, it's just found in the wild. It's like, oh, okay. Like, let's look at this metal real. Found in Miyagi Village. Yeah, I know where that is. I totally know where that is. Oh. Okay, head for Stormbearer's Mountain,
Cold beer
and
after a hard
we can
day's
use
work.
Klee for hunting it.
Nothing like it.
Klee? Hunting? Pine cone. Wants pine cone. Pine cone.
Drink to the
He wants pine cone. I gotta restock on my mushrooms because he ate all my mushrooms. Pine cones. He wants pine. Oh. At least I got 7 out of 10. I just need to find like 3 of them. That's fine. Ah! Except the Boss Joe. Now teleport quickly before he becomes the Boss Joe. You'll never see it coming. It's almost as if he just saw it coming. I like how I did that, and I probably just teleported in the first place for us to be inside of it. Not the right place. Is it not? It's Storm Terror enough. Storm Terror's lair, which is like a mountain, which is... Shut up! I thought I knew where I was going for once. There you go. Sometimes I go here. Random event. Beat all enemies. Tear down the towers. All right. Towers. Buddy. Oh, those towers. Like, where? What towers? Why y'all lying, gang? And better yet, who y'all lying to? They said, you don't care about picking up the items that we have here? Well, too bad. We're gonna make them a part of leveling characters. And you need to level characters. So, by incorporating them like this, good game! You know, when you're so short, you're so hard to see. Oh, Joe, since you're here and you're playing her, by the way, have you, seen her special animation yet? Have you seen Miss Klee's special animation? Like, let me get on the rock. I gotta give myself an advantage. she has a special animation for diving into the water compared to everybody else. Instead of the normal dive, she does a cannonball. Berries. Very close to berries, but no, more specifically, berry.
Back at ya.
That chest was stacked. It's a, here you go, stuff. Stuff? Stuff. Stuffed crust pizza. I like how that guy's just sitting there taking a nap still. I don't even want to bug him. Right, I'm forgetting stuff. Thank you. Stuff hard to find in this game. You know, they be stingy with the stuff. No, they're not. Aw, man. Are you about to kill my sitting there friend? I'm guessing you're trying to tell me about this guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Huh. Where are you going? I didn't feel like climbing for you. Dick move. I thought we were just gonna sit. Get on the stick. Get on the stick. Yeah. The spirit of the stick. Hold up, desync, and I can't see. Ah, that explains so much better why you were running back and forth in front of me. I was like, what is he trying to get me to see? Well, I just activated a teleporter. I will stand still now. That's one thing I can't wait for to be fixed, which would be the likes of them making this a better experience, like the online part, but you know, you can just follow me and I'll lead you to things then. I guess I gotta find you again, but cool. Player 2! Player 2! Player 2! Oh, but you telly to me. I'll stand here. Aw. That poor sleeping guy. Oh well. At least he got a nap in before we defeated him. And turned him into bounties upon bounties of money. Did we turn him into bounties upon bounties? Wait, she has a little thing that follows her too? I can tell that it's desynced because out of nowhere I just saw 2,000 damage fly in. I was like, I upgraded, but not that much yet. Chest isn't opening yet. Ah. That makes sense. I was just sitting here looking at him like... Chest? Yeah. Is it another glitch chest? It's a glitch chest. Not a glitch chest. And it was just like a smile of, okay, I guess. Nice. Bears! berries. Lots and lots of berries. I can eat the berries. I could be with the berries. I could sit up here and advance level my Lisa so she can sit up here and destroy things. Oh. The Excalibur chest. That's not what it says, Apple. I know. Sure, if he can see this. Can't see that. That's funnier. Running circles around Joe, 'cause he's short. Oh. There she is. I was like, huh? As you just like vaporwave teleported out of existence. And I just had to sit there like, where? Where did she go? Cotton Eye Joe. She screams la 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 as she runs around. Well, actually not so much scream. Although, like, imagine she just screamed up. La la la! Why do ladders require stamina and act like that? The world may never know. Why they're so chunky, the world may also never know. But like, I guess I'd rather have a chunky ladder than a ladder that I was afraid wouldn't support me. Screw it. Let's take care of these things a lot faster. Vaporize them. Vaporize it. You know, that would almost be a little bit more believable from my Barbara, though. Almost a bit more believable. Like, what is it? Dandelions? Having him lead me around like this, I feel like I'm chasing Lassie right now. And Lassie can only communicate to me in laws and but like I can't talk because like that's how I communicate sometimes. It's just like yeah. We did it. I'ma be a very happy boy. Get it? Very happy. Alright, let's ascend our Lisa. Now that we have like 14 berries to do this. Dope. So just if you're wondering how that really works, that's a 600 boost to health. That's a 30-something boost to your damage. That's the likes of, not so much a significant boost to your base attack. That's like 14, and then your elemental mastery seems like it stays about the same. And I assume that varies based on the characters, but like that's still a significant jump. Or like a first level ascension. Do-dee-dee-doo. I think I broke her. I can't stand on her head. Why can't I stand on her head? Oh. She's gone. That's why I can't stand on her head. Gonna tap dance and everything and be like la da 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 la da 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 la da 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 da. Ah, you desync now. Oh, I can see you again. Now to tap dance. Nah, 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 nah. Did you set me on fire? Come on now. Oh.
I'll protect us.
I'm gonna set you on water. Yeah. It doesn't have the same effect, but you've been set on water. All right. Stay. I am here. Bye, fast-moving person. You gotta love how she does the arms back behind her back thing as she's running the whole time. I wanna fly. Oh. That's what he's pointing out. Last one of those. Demons! 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 It's gonna play like this works out. Alright. Alright. I did not know. The shows. I need to read my my user's manual to my characters. Girl said, yeah, you know that seal that you've been dropping? Yeah, no, it actually works like the Venti thing. You just haven't been using it. And this is why we have to include as much Sucrose content as we can. So stay tuned for the big suck. What? In all honesty, I was hoping you guys would have an idea. Hey, look, we get to fight a thing. Hydragus. I know if that was my damage there, but I like to assume that large one was mine for once. Doody-doo. Boss has disappeared. I'm not talking to the person, I'm talking about the boss here. Hard to fight something that you can't see. I'm gonna assume that that's what you do. I'm gonna assume that we had to collect something, but I couldn't see it until the last one popped up. Which is sucky in its own right, but yeah, it works out. We got another instructor's hat. We're gonna have an instructor for real, boys. So I guess like the bonus treat here is, well, I didn't get to do what I said I would do, and I didn't get to do as much Sucrose as I thought I would be doing. The bonus here is that we're actually doing co-op on stream. So that's a new character showcase and some co-op. Here at Insaneapplejackz, we like to sit up here and keep things fresh, with never knowing what we're really going to do in a stream. Ah, so you mean mindless wandering? Yeah, kind of. That's usually what it boils down to. That is it for now. Glad to help. Thanks so much for the help, dude. Appreciate you helping me find berries. Okay. So I guess I'll just wander around and find pine cones real quick. I assume pine cones would mostly be near trees, though. Berries are super annoying. For you telling. Lee has a passive that marks them on the map. Yeah, I was told about her passive being find upgrade materials on the map and pointing them out. And that's pretty cool. Just once again, one of those moments of, hey, you better have got her. There we go. Sucrose for my Sucrose fans. And switch off.
Let's dance. Oh no.
Actually, I even assume that if I go close enough to where I just was, I'd find the pine cones. So the airlift there are little wind spirits around. Times if you collect 3. I know how those work with the collect 3 section. I was more so talking about Sucrose, this Sucrose ability. Because the last time I didn't even see you move for the 3. I was just like, oh, okay, cool. He just used Sucks ability and was like, screw it. However, use a wind special will activate their spirit, even if you have one. Huh. So you cheesed it. Nice. Flash, good to know for future reference. Just cheese it. What's the point in trying when you can cheese it? Yeah, I cheesed it. Oh, pine cone tree, oh, pine cone tree. Where the hell are you? Hey, I found another one. Thank you, random berries in the world that I hate. All honesty, I'm not even quite sure. Pine cones are on the ground. I figured as much. It's just gonna be a matter of running them back and forth for them.
Right, yeah.
It's not a crazy issue for this. Matter of actually finding it. Which, once again, I think my luck would be higher if I went back to the area where I was given the mission. But, you know. It's basically any area with trees in them. But that's not even like my daily. Might as well just go finish my last daily. Doo-dee-dee-doo. So as somebody who owns the likes of Sucrose, do you use her more as your win slot, or do you use the main character more as your win slot? Curious, because that was my mini debate on the inside.
Eat, drink, to the heat of the
Eat,
chase.
drink. Regarding the pigeons, they'd be more used to me roasted with a few wild mushrooms. Uh-huh. I raised them as carrier pigeons to deliver messages, but for some reason, they are getting less and less reliable. Either they lose the message, or they glide around for hours but never actually deliver it, or they sit around the whole time and just waiting for someone to chase them off. If you got the time, maybe you could hurry along the pigeon I just released. Got it. I seek not the entry of the pigeons. I see. Great. So, if you see any of them slacking off, chase them away for me. Alright. Move sucks enemies in and absorbs and deals extra damage if inside it has an elemental effect. Suck. Imagine I'm just gonna walk up on the pigeons and it's gonna be a bunch of pigeons in like a little surrounding huddle sitting together to unboast them. So I was with the guys. And tell me why my manager thought he could walk up on me and go, get back to work, deliver these messages. Well, you know what? Joke's on him. He couldn't. I scared the pigeons off. In 43 and 32 meters, please scare off some more pigeons. I guess. Yeah, so her for her ult. That's fair. Like I like the main character. I definitely don't think like her ultimate is crazy valuable though. Like the tornado is cool, but at the same time, and I think you know exactly what I mean. At the same time, even at its coolest, it's like, I guess. Quest has been reached. How is quest both reached and Where's this pigeon? Next pigeon is within 60 meters. I was like, if this pigeon don't get scared, I'm gonna give it something to be scared about. Pigeon man gonna be like, hey, my pigeon. I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, pigeon man. Your pigeons were out here, you know, just kind of sucking. Like, he was just out there flying around in the sky for hours. I couldn't reach him with my sword. And because I couldn't get the sword high enough, he didn't have enough fear in his soul to deliver a message. I'm mad this man said I'm gonna roast the pigeons, though. Like, yo, how'd that taste? What'd that do? If the enemy is on fire, it will turn red and deal extra fire damage, or if they are electric, it'll turn purple and deal extra electric damage on top of its wind damage. Yeah. I know. Even still, though. Ah, traveler. When the hunt is over, it's time to drink to your heart's content. Here, come on. Regarding the pit. Maybe now they'll deliver their messages without a fuss in the future. But I can't exactly follow them and check. Anyway, that'll do for now. That'll do. For your troubles, please take this. And if you ever need to send a message, just come and find me. Dope. It's just better than the main character. For now. Just wait until they drop that update on the main character. And then they gonna sit up here and give her 2 Gatling gun arms. And then we won't even know what to do with the main character anymore. Like, she gonna be crazy wild out here.
Add a
Daily commission. Daily commission.
Add Astra Abyssosk.
And let's rank up. Main character has physical attack, but suck deal is the swirl effect with every attack, and elemental effects are just needed. Hey. Apple, can I see your map, please? Sure. Map, map, my map, my map, my map, map. Map, 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 my map, my map. Guessing that's what you want to see. Map. Map, my map. So, yes. It has a good statue telly to it. Okay. What are we doing now? God, are we becoming friends with today? Change the main character and talk to the statue. Are you trying to get me to change effects? They told me about that already. To actually get her Geo going. Oh, Statue of the Seven. I am the Seven. Worship. Resonate with Geo. Resonate with Geo. Rocks. Oh. Oh. Got her earth power. Oh. She's a very earthy girl. Yo, I think this is the beginning of a new Earth ship. Oh no. So I wish like you could just preset her to that element and then set her to a team and then like, so I have her as Earth on this team and then I have her as like Wind on the other team. And that way I wouldn't have to like go to a statue every time I wanted to do that. Deals a good amount of damage if you drop them on the enemy in battle. That's pretty cool. Check out this little house. Check out this little house that we can't go into. Where was that hiding the silver sword at? Alright. Plus they increase your platforming capabilities. Sir, were you not happy with my platforming capabilities beforehand? Do you not see these platforming capabilities? I'm a earthbender. My earth. I done gone and destroyed my earth. Yeah, screw it. I'll do this fight real quick. Close enough. Huh. Oh, but he doesn't get trapped in there. I thought he was trapped in there for a second. I was like, well, that just means can't climb up onto that roof. Try this. You handy dandy rock platform to reach it. No, that's fair. This is more so kicking. And also, you can sit up here and box them all in. For very weird reasons.
Take this. Well, this raises the... Okay. She got her ultimate. I gotta see what her ultimate is. Is there, like, a single enemy just, like, chilling somewhere that wants to get your golden crab self in my inventory? Oh, you're gone. Dang. Can't stop me from rocking this world. Ah. My cheese. Kind of close range.
attack for my info. Gotcha. He's already burning. How do I compete with an enemy that's already dying before I get there? By dying before I get there. That's clearly the answer here. Let's see. We're gonna make it. Lost it. Yeah. 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 That's a next time thing then. Next time on We Have Ultimate. We'll have Ultimate. And we won't lose it from drowning. So, stay tuned for next time. Where hopefully, I guess, I do enough stuff to actually be able to get the temples done, but those might just have to be done offline at that point then. But it's fine. It's cool. Plus, your boy needs to get off and look for pine cone. So, you know, that's all a thing. With that being said, hopefully you all enjoyed yourself and I provided you... Oh, no, first off, thank you all for sitting up here, coming through and joining me on this beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you, because I don't know your sleep schedule. Hopefully you sat up here and you enjoyed and I provided you with some form of entertainment. To anyone that's new here, thanks so much for coming and joining me. If you sat up here and follow, welcome to the Cereal Bowl Nation, greatest nation on the internet. If you ain't know it, now you know it. Hopefully you're doing super duper and I provide you with your vitamins and nutrients for your entertainment breakfast. To any returning Cereal Bowls, as always, thank you for coming through, sitting up here, sharing your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, all that goodness that makes me want to stream longer, better, faster, stronger, just to talk to you guys on a more consistent basis. To anyone who isn't subscribed yet, why don't you check it out, you know? I do content here. If you enjoy it, feel free to. If not, thanks for coming through anyway. But feel free to join the greatest nation on the internet. If you don't know it, now you know it. Additionally, if you guys are looking for more content, there are more videos on this channel. There's a playlist for all my Genshin stuff if you want to catch up and see all the other stuff I've done in Genshin. There's the likes of other series that I've done on this channel. And then there's that video that's currently sitting there on the screen. If you want to check that out. Thanks for everything, Apple. Thank you for chilling, dude. Thank you so much for the help with the berries. And yeah, hopefully I catch you later, boss. Additionally, if you guys are looking for anything outside of the stream or the videos that we do on this channel, feel free to check out those names currently on screen, as they lead you to all the different things, or they lead you to the major things outside of stream. But there's also the likes of the link down below with all the links to all the other things that are done outside of stream, just in case you don't see something you're looking for. Additionally, if you enjoy the content enough, we do have a Patreon, and if you'd like to sit up here and see what kind of extra things you can get going from becoming a Patreon, you can check out the link to that there, which is currently on screen. And yeah, keep us doing this more often. But with all that being said, thank you dudes so much for coming through and chilling out. I appreciate you all. Munch, munch, munch. Peace out. That's a wrap, and I'll catch you guys later.